going to be doing a shop my stash today, which I actually really like these videos. It makes it exciting for me because I get to actually go into my collection and look at all the makeup I have and decide what I want to use for the day. It's like I'm going to Sephora or Target and shopping for makeup, but it's just all the absurd amount of makeup that I already own. But it's just fun for me to be able to shop my stash. So hopefully you guys like these types of videos as well. So let's go ahead, cut to that portion of the video showing me shopping my stash, all of the products that I pick out to use in today's video. Okay, first up for eyeshadow, I think I decided I want to try out these sticks here from ColourPop. This was in their most recent Valentine's Day collab, and I wasn't able to try them in my actual Valentine's Day video when I tried the whole collection, so I want to give them a go today. Then for primer, I think I'm going to go with my Old Faithful Hourglass duo, this one right here being the Veil Mineral Primer, as well as the Airbrush Vanish Primer, only because I want to try out a foundation I haven't tried in a while, and I know that I love these two together. Alright, and that foundation is actually going to be the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I remember really liking this when I tried it before, but it's been a very, very long time since A, I have used it, and B, I've used it by itself. I remember the last couple times I used it, I went ahead and mixed it in with other foundations, so I would like to see what my thoughts are by itself. Coming over here for concealer, another one I haven't used in a while is this one from Laura Mercier. This is their Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. It's been a minute, so let's give this one a go again. Alrighty, then for powder, another one it's been a hot minute since I used is my Laura Mercier powder. I really like this stuff from what I remember. I've been using it for years, but it's just been a minute. I've been obsessed with the Huda Beauty powder and also the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection, so let's give this a go. We're gonna skip down a few drawers to bronzers. For cream bronzer, let's go with the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in the shade Fair. Ooh, and then powder bronzer. Let's go with the RMS Beauty. Again, I haven't used this in a while, but I was obsessed with this for a hot minute. All right, coming up here to blushes. I have not showed this to you guys yet. I bought a mini kit with the Pink Gasm Beauty Light wand and then a mini of the highlighter wand. I forget what shade it is. It's the lightest one it comes in. And I've only used this a couple times and I remember really, really liking it. So let's give this a go. I have used that blush wand over a powder before and it did not work out. It got really blotchy. So let's grab a powder blush to put on top of it just in case. I want to go for a glowy blush because that blush wand is glowy and I don't want to cover up the glow, you know? All right, let's go with my Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade Cool Coral. I am still obsessed with this blush. I still use it all of the time. Brows is going to be my Maybelline Super Lock as usual. Highlight, I don't have that many. I've honestly gotten rid of a lot of my highlighters because I just don't really use it that much anymore. But let's go with an oldie but a goodie. Let's go with MAC Cosmetics. This is their Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. My Clio Kill Lash Mascara as usual. And as far as lips, I'm gonna wait and see what lip product I want to use. I hate choosing lips before I get my eyes and cheeks done. So I will choose lips as we go. But I think we have a full face of makeup here. So let's get started. Shoot, I did forget setting spray. We're just gonna go with this one right here from Benefit, the Professional Super Setter. I like this and also it's almost gone. So I'm just trying to use it up. Now we have a full face. Now let's get started. Okie doke. As per usual, I went ahead and primed my eyes with the Ulta Beauty Matte Veil Longwear Eye Primer. As you saw in the Shop My Stash portion, Emily, slow down. Okay. I know I'm a quick talker. I know. I'm so sorry about that. Some people complain about, although I haven't gotten that complaint in a while. That makes me happy because I do be talking fast. But we are going to try out the ColourPop shadow sticks today in Not Available as well as Try Harder. So the matte one is Try Harder. I did go ahead and put up a whole video trying out the ColourPop Valentine's Day collection. By the time you guys are seeing this, it's probably going to be a week after Valentine's Day. So no one is probably interested in that collection anymore. But if you are, and you want to see that video and you missed it, I'll have it linked for you. But I didn't get a chance to try out the shadow sticks in that video. So we're going to start off with the matte one and we're just going to apply it. I did go ahead and grab a Refer 13 just to have to blend it out into the crease a little bit, but I'm not a shadow stick girly. I really am not. Ooh, this is light. That's not showing up very much at all. I much prefer an eyeshadow palette. It came in a collection and I was very curious about them. That is so light. That's barely showing up on me. I kind of like it for an everyday, barely there. Is she wearing eyeshadow? Is she not? Or is she just put together kind of look? But this is my skin tone. Ooh, okay. I definitely wanted something, I feel a little bit darker. Not that it really matters. We're just going to my parents after this for dinner. We're going to try out the not available, the metallic. So this is what the, I don't know the shade names, guys. Try Harder looks like. I mean, it's barely showing up on me. It's pretty, but it's like not showing up. But we're just gonna put a little bit of the metallic, ooh, on top. Why not? Okay, this is also pretty subtle and sheer. This is not really, I mean, it's there. It's there. It's there. You can see it. But I shouldn't complain. I talk about how I don't like super intense metallics anymore anyways. So like this is definitely not a super intense metallic. I'm afraid to even tap my finger on it because I feel like it's just gonna go away. Oh no, it's actually keeping the pigmentation. Okay, that's good. But I talk about not wanting an intense metallic, and like this is definitely giving that. Like it's giving not intense. It's giving, is it there? But I mean, it's there. It's there. It's just really sheer and really subtle. And it looks like I don't really, looks like I didn't really apply any eyeshadow. It's also feeling very sticky on my lid. Ooh. Is that gonna drive me insane the rest of the day? I feel like it might drive me insane. All right, we'll see. So far, I'm not loving these. Okay, for primer, we're just using the Mineral Veil from Hourglass. I have to take it out and use it like this because this very expensive primer's pump broke, which is so annoying, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. It's my favorite primer. And then just a teensy weensy bit of the Vanish primer into my T-zone. Just a little pore fill-in action going on. Foundation, we're going to use the Makeup Forever HD Skin foundation. In this, I have the shade 1N00. So I recently, like a couple weeks ago, this time it's, you guys, I'm like pre-filming this by like 3 weeks by the time you're seeing it, I think, if I put up my videos in the order that I want to put them up in. And so my time, the video's coming out this afternoon, but your time, it came out 2 weeks ago. I know it's a little confusing, but I put up a makeup I forgot about video where I just like hadn't used makeup in a while and forgot my thoughts on them. And in that video, I used my NARS light reflecting foundation because I hadn't used them forever. I forgot, blah, blah, blah. Well, any long story short, I fell back in love with that foundation. I fell back in love with that foundation. It is absolutely gorgeous on the skin, and I've been using it pretty nonstop. Previous to filming that video, I had only solely been using the Natasha Denona High Glam foundation, and since then I've pretty much only been using the NARS light reflecting. So I wanted to try out the Makeup Forever again because I was in the same kind of boat where I just haven't used it in a while and I forget my thoughts. So we're going to try it out today. Let's see if I fall in love with another one of my foundations. I know one of the reasons I don't use it very often is because it is definitely light on my skin. However, I feel like once I blend this in, it's gonna be matching my neck. So I think I'm just lighter than I think I am, you know? Ooh. No. That's not looking good on me. That's not looking good on me. Could be the shade because it is light on me. Yeah, this is not sitting well on my skin right now. It's not looking good at all. Ew. Okay, well, good thing we really don't have that many plans after this. I'm just planning to see my family. They don't care what I look like. Ooh, yeah, this is not looking good, guys. First of all, it is definitely a little too light. A little bit, yeah. Like if you look down at my chest, it's slightly too light. But also it's just like sitting on top of my skin, not like meshing with my skin and like becoming one with my skin. And it's looking just like very dry. I don't understand. I remember loving this. I mean, my skin is definitely a lot drier than when I first tried this out. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just not like vibing with my dry skin. And also we have a foot of snow on the ground outside. Like we're using humidifiers, but it's still really dry in our house. If I was going out somewhere and like actually was like having plans with like my friends or like Mike to go out to a dinner, I think I would take this off. That's how bad it's looking on me. Am I gonna declutter this? I feel like I might declutter this and see if a friend wants it. It's like looking that bad on my skin. It's just sitting on top and like just not meshing with my skin and just looks really dry. Like, can you see on my forehead all the, I don't know if you can see, all the flakes? I don't like this. Okay, this might be getting decluttered, guys. Let's see if some concealer can save it, question mark. Again, we're going to try out the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer in the shade 0N1. I'm going to put this. See, I feel like this is going to be too dark. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm going to put this down here to get some extra coverage. Because that's another thing about this Makeup Forever. It's not really covering much. Yeah, this isn't really doing much either. I'm gonna not declutter the concealer though because I want to try it with a foundation I like to see if it works a little bit better, but it's like not looking that good right now either. I don't know, guys. Well, so far I'm not really having a good makeup day. Speaking of our house being dry, I kind of have a little tiny, eensy, teeny weeny life update for you guys. Mike and I are in the process of trying to close on a house right now, which I'm very, very excited about. We've lived in this house we're in now for 9 years at this point, almost 9 years. In June, it'll be 9. And we love this house. It is wonderful. It has been so good to us. Our entire relationship has been in this house. We got butterscotch in this house, pepper, we had ivy. Like, this house holds so many memories for us. Like, first of all, almost a decade of our lives. And second of all, our entire relationship. So I'm going to really miss this house. I love it so much, but it's just a little small for us. A lot of the like finishes are builder grade, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like, this has been an amazing house for us for years, but we just want something a little bit bigger. It's got a little bit more storage, especially in the kitchen area. We cook from home, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, literally like 7 out of 7 days. We go out to dinner maybe one time a week, maybe 2 times if that's like a wild week. Like this week we're going out to dinner twice because we have dinner with my family tonight and then we're hanging out with friends tomorrow night. But other than that, like we really only go out to dinner once a week. And then breakfast, lunch, and dinner, baby, we are cooking at home. So we just want a bigger kitchen, more storage for like kitchen appliances, that kind of stuff. Our master bedroom and closet's just kind of a little small. So we just wanted something a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer. And I'm not giving you too many details on this possible house we're going to move into because it's not set in stone yet. Again, my timeline, we just got the inspections the other day, like yesterday, I think. We got the report back today, and there are some things. So it's a 95 house, built in 95, but the couple like completely redid it, like spent thousands of dollars, you guys, thousands of dollars just completely redoing the inside of the house. It looks brand new and updated on the inside, but it's still like the bones of the house are still a 30-year-old house. So there are some things that are wrong with it, like the siding and that kind of stuff is like kind of getting rotting out and stuff. So we got to just go back and forth with the sellers, figure all that out before we close. In our time, we're trying to close next Friday, February 13th. So obviously by the time this video comes out, I think I'm going to try to put this up February 20th. By the time this video comes out, I will know if we close on the house or if something happened and we had to pass or the sellers decided to not sell to us or whatever reason. But I am like so excited. I'm so excited. I really hope we get it. By the time this is up, like I said, I'll know. So I'll put like a pinned comment down below if we got the house and we are really moving. So my point of telling you guys this is because I'm going to go ahead and start with my Charlotte Tilbury. While I'm yapping, I might as well be productive and actually be putting on makeup. But the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I might fall off the face of the earth for the foreseeable future. I don't know how long. Like I said, I have a couple videos already pre-filmed and edited and uploaded to YouTube, which you guys would have seen the last couple of Fridays. But I'm not sure the process of moving or like how long it's going to take or like when I'm possibly going to be able to start filming again once that does happen. So I'm just giving you guys a little heads up that if for some reason I have to take a couple weeks, a couple months off from filming, that is why we are possibly moving. And I hope it comes to fruition. I hope it happens. I'm like putting it out in the universe because it is such a beautiful house and it's like way nicer than I thought we could ever be able to afford, to be honest. So I'm just like really hoping that it all works out. And if it does, like we're squatting in this house. Like we're going to be living in it for like 20 or 30 years. So I'm really hoping it does work out. Again, that was the Hollywood Contour Wand. This is in the shade Fair. It's beautiful. I love this. It blends out nicely. It looks good on my skin. And next we're going to try out the Beauty Light Wand in Pink Gasm. I've used this a couple times off camera and I do like it. It just doesn't work well over powder, which is a bummer. So I'm going to put a little dot there. But anyways, it's kind of like terrible timing. Only, oh, that was a lot. Okay. Only because like I have been on a roll filming lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've been putting up like a video a week for pretty much all of, oh, this is not blending out. What is happening? Pretty much all of January and February so far. I feel like I started in December uploading some videos too. So I have been kind of on a kick, like a YouTube kick lately and really finding time and putting emphasis on using my time to film for YouTube. I've just been really enjoying it again. I went through like a rut where I like could not look at myself. I could not film. I could not edit myself because I was like, Emily, you're the most annoying person on this earth. Why do people watch you? You know, sometimes you get in that rut. Just imagine if you had to like film and stare at yourself and then edit that back and stare at yourself and then upload it and stare at yourself. And it's just like a lot of me hearing myself talk and staring at my face, which is just sometimes can get to you, you know? So I was in a rut like that for a while, and I'm out of it, thankfully. And it's been really nice to be consistent and actually upload consistently over the past couple of weeks. So it's kind of coming out like terrible timing that like sense. I put too much on. Oh no, okay. Can't really multitask, huh? This is not blending out very well over this foundation, but I think it's because it is so dry on my skin. I might have to swerve on using that powder, the Laura Mercier, because it's a pretty drying powder. I might have to use my Hourglass instead because it's like the least drying powder I own. But like, if you can see, that gives your skin the most beautiful sheen and glow. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. It's stunning. It definitely did not blend out as well this time I used it as the last couple times I've used it. And I also have like a lot on my cheeks. Oh my gosh. But this is a really pretty blush, I guess. I think it's technically a highlight, but on my skin, it's a blush. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, when I had to swerve and not use the Laura Mercier powder because it is just really, I remember being really like oomphy and almost thick and kind of drying on me. I already had to be careful with it. And my face, you guys, if you could see it in person, I'm having a terrible makeup day. Like a terrible makeup day. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. So I had to use my Hourglass Veiled Translucent Setting Powder instead because this is a very lightweight powder and it doesn't usually suck the life out of my skin, even though it kind of still did because I just have no life in my skin to suck out, you know? Like I am like the Sahara Desert right now. I just went ahead and lightly set under my eyes and in my T-zone and up under here. So let's put on a little bit of the RMS bronzer, not a lot. But anyways, I will try to come back, you know, as fast as I can. Obviously, I'm going to be having a lot on our plate of actually like possibly moving, packing up a whole house and moving. But I just want to give you guys a little heads up that if that's why I don't upload for a while, that's why I don't upload for a while. Okay, I'm also going to swerve again and not use the Essence Baked Nude Blush. I'm sorry, I'm just blushing today. I put way too much of that Charlotte Tilbury on, but I didn't set over it anyways, that was the whole point I wanted to grab a powder blush, is because when you set this down with powder, it loses a little bit of that glow, which I obviously want that look of a glowy blush, but I thought I was going to have to bring it back with the pure nude, and I do not have to, so we're going to not use that. Let's go ahead and apply some MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. Again, I don't think I really need it. I mean, my skin is looking pretty glowy as is, but why not add just like a little bit more, you know? I usually really like this stuff. I do have to like tap off the glitters. It can get a little glittery, but for the most part, yeah, it's really pretty. It gives like a natural highlighty glow, which I like. Let's throw on some brows really quick. The Super Lock Maybelline Super Lock Tinted Brow Glue. Ooh, that was a lot. I usually have to wipe some of it off because there's a lot on the brush. Have any of you guys tried this? They also have a clear version. If you don't want a tinted brow gel, they also do have a clear version. I haven't tried that one, but let me know if any of you guys have tried this, please, in the comments below. All right, and then I usually only use my Clio Kill Lash mascara. However, if I'm already having a bad makeup day, which I figure let's just go ahead and try a new mascara as well. Why not? So we're gonna try out a little mini of the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions mascara. I just got this little baby size. I'm pretty sure from like a Sephora order or something like that. I've had good luck with Hourglass mascaras in the past. Ooh, and it's got like this spikily, bristly wand I like. However, literally since I started using the Clio, this is the only mascara I like. So let's see. All right, this is giving me the look I like. It's just if it holds the curl or not. So I guess time will tell on that. Ooh, oh my God. That was so fast. Holy crap. That just like built up and looks so pretty so quickly. Wow. That's impressive. But typically mascaras fall on me. Like they look curled and pretty like this for a minute or two. And then they just go, and my lashes go back to being straight down. I think they grow straight down because I've been wearing a eye mask, like a sleeping mask. One that you like, you know, when I'm talking about eye mask, for 20 years. Probably more than that, to be honest. I think I've literally been sleeping with one every night since I was like 8 years old. And so I think my lashes have just learned to, just ripped my lashes out. I think my lashes have learned to just grow straight down because they're constantly being pressed down all night, which like I'll take it because I can't sleep without one of those. So it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, see, this is already falling. Dang. That is such a bummer. And I could let the mascara dry and then recurl my lashes. I know people do that. I know that's a thing. However, one, I'm scared to do that because I'm afraid I'm going to rip all my lashes out. I know if the mascara is dry, like that shouldn't happen, but I'm still scared. And two, I don't know. I feel like with the couple of times I've tried it, because I have tried it, it just doesn't seem to curl that well again. Yeah, oh, that's a bummer. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is pretty and curled and like holding a curl, and this is already falling. Man, see? That Cleo Kill Lash Mascara is the only one that holds my dang lashes up. Yeah, this isn't doing it. Nope. Okay, I'm going to throw on some Benefit the Professional Super Setting Spray. Long-lasting makeup setting spray. I do like this stuff. I've had it for a while, though. So it's getting old, and it's almost gone. So I'm trying to, like, use it up, you know? It has a scent to it, so if that's going to bother you, keep that in mind. I don't really think that it lingers after it dries, and it does kind of, like, jet out. You got those little dots on your face. I just like to try to alleviate those by tapping my sponge on. Okay, last but not least, lippies. Let's start off with my Freck Beauty Makeup Club Nude Muse Lip Liner in the shade 02. This is the more pinky shade. I think it's going to match the cheeks perfectly. Oh yeah, they're like the same shade. This is all I have left of this lip liner, and it was recently on sale at Sephora for like 50% off, so I picked up a backup. That's how much I love it. And I'm kind of afraid they are discontinuing them. And if so, I will be so sad because this is like my favorite lip liner formula. It's the one that lasts the longest on me. So if this is getting discontinued, I'll be so sad. All right, last but not least, let's top it off with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Lip Gloss in the shade 400 Glamingo Pink. This is also almost gone. So I just kind of want to use it up. I love this lip gloss though. It's so pretty. It's like juicy. It makes your lips look like thick and plump, but it's not like sticky or goopy or anything. And that was it, you guys. That was a little shop my stash / mini life update for you. I'm not gonna lie, I hate my makeup right now. It looks horrendous. It looks really bad on me. Mainly my base makeup and my eyes. Like, first of all, this eyeshadow is still feeling a little sticky. It has dried down a little bit, but it's still a little sticky, which is just annoying. Like I can feel my eyelids like pressing together, which is just really annoying. Also, it's so subtle, you can't even really tell it's there. The mascara is falling. My lashes are sticking straight out. My base makeup looks terrible. My skin is so dry. I definitely think I'm going to declutter this foundation and see if a friend wants it because I just can't. I can't do it. My friend Courtney has more oily skin than me, so she might really enjoy this. So I'm going to see if she wants that. My cheeks are adorable because I love all the bronzers and blushes that I use, and my lips look cute too. So it's just like my eye makeup and the base makeup, which is like most of the makeup. So that's a bummer. I'm a little upset. I hate my makeup today, but you know what? That is life. It is fine. That was all I got for you guys. Hopefully I don't have to take off too much time. Hopefully I see you guys sooner rather than later. I will be back. I don't plan on stopping doing YouTube videos, and we have a room in the new house, willing we get it, that I can turn into a makeup room. So that is super exciting. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome. I love you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.